Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all well. So I've been working away in the room, just doing some bits. I've been working on, I wasn't going to show you, but I might just give you a quick peek. So I've been working on this. I don't know if, you might remember me making it out of envelopes. Anyway, so I've been working on that, and I'll do a flip through that shortly, maybe today or later today. But today, yesterday, I went to an antiques fair, and I thought you might like to see what I bought. I'm just going to pull you back a little bit because I feel like you're a bit too close to me. There we go. So I was quite lucky. I found some really nice things. So the first thing I bought was these. So these, yeah, it's not, the camera's not quite in the right place. So so I bought these. These are, they were in a box along with lots of other things. So, and I just rummaged through and decided what I wanted to buy. I didn't buy the whole box, and now I'm regretting it because they were reasonably priced. So the first thing is this beautiful collar. So I have a few collars. I can show you them actually because they are for sale at the moment, and somebody has bought this one, I believe, and another one, a small one that I've got. But I'll let you know about that if you're interested in buying collars and things. It's a beautiful collar. This one I think is vintage, but I can't say for certain. I don't think it's antique is what I'm saying. I think it's vintage. And I guess it's worn around the neck with these hanging down, but you tie them. I have no idea actually. I don't know how this one is worn, but I'm guessing that because you wouldn't want to tie those at the back. There'd be a knot at the back of your neck. So anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of lace, regardless. And you do whatever you want with things like this. I personally wouldn't cut a collar up, but I know people do, and that's up to them. I just think they're beautiful to look at, and I would keep it. I don't know. I don't think I would cut it up. I mean, those would be lovely, but then I just feel like it's not right to go. Anyway, it's not I'm not judging anybody because, people make their own decisions. So I think it's like a creamy colour. But it's more cream in some areas and more white in others. So there you go. Nice little piece of lace, or large piece really. And then some doilies and little mats. I love these, absolutely adore them. And again, I know people cut these off and sell them separately. I wouldn't do that. I would use this whole in a journal, make a lovely little page that you could flip over, or a tuck, or even a pocket. So I wouldn't cut this up either, but again, people do, and I understand why. But I think these are nice used in a journal like that. And then this is gorgeous. I don't know. I don't understand. No, start again. I don't know what types of lace these are, or any laces. I know they're different ones. I know there's tatting, and there's different laces from different regions and things like that. I have no idea what they where they come from or what they are. So just yeah, they're just beautiful to me. But it would be interesting to find out. So this is lovely as well. And again, this would be lovely on a page or something like that. I might consider cutting that one. It's large, so I don't know. I love this square, and this is sort of like a cotton, crochet type lace, and this design here. And I think that is lawn. I can't speak this morning. What's wrong with me? This is lawn lace, I think, in the centre, or lawn work. I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. I love that design. Again, I wouldn't cut this because the design is so lovely in the centre. I mean, yeah, I suppose you could cut that out and use it as a pocket or something, or just, you know, decorate something with it and then use the lace separately. But there's lots of possibilities. And then there's this one. Again, I have no idea what this is, what type of lace this is, but it's pretty, it's unusual, it's quite textural, and I like that. I think that would look gorgeous in a journal. I think it really would. So yeah, I would definitely use that somehow. This one, pretty, lots of, you know, a tiny centre really in comparison to the others, or a small one at least. And then all this work on the outside, which is really nice. Very nice. I would use that like this, you know, and use it, get the use out of it, use it as a page, because I think that would make a really nice tuck in a book, in a journal. This one, another nice one, quite a large centre and beautiful work on the outside. Yeah, I really like this one. So it's actually softer and more delicate than the others. Yeah, I like that. I like the embroidery around the edge as well. Beautiful. And then this one. This is gorgeous as well, and quite delicate in comparison. Very light. Beautiful. And I love this little sort of flowered or star design. It's gorgeous. And then this here. Design. This design is lovely. Very nice. Again, I wish I knew what it was, the type of lace it was. So these are two tablecloths, and this one has this beautiful embroidery, really lovely embroidery, and on that side, and then this side it has the blue and the yellow. So there it has the blue, purple and yellow and a little bit of orange, and then it has the lovely little motifs on them, little sprigs of flowers and forget-me-nots, which is absolutely adorable. And it's beautiful, in beautiful condition, lovely. There's no marks on it, no stains or anything like that. It's been well looked after, you know. You can, if you think about where these come from, somebody's really looked after this. They haven't allowed it to be stained, and I imagine a lady being very proud of her, you know, her linens, and it's just gorgeous. I love it. And then this is absolutely gorgeous as well, and this is linen, as in linen, a linen fabric, and then this beautiful sort of cream coloured lace. Has a number on there. I don't know why that would be on there, but makes me wonder. I have to find out actually. I wonder why. Does anybody know why they had these numbers on? It's 5991. No, 599. Yeah, 5991. And the lace is gorgeous. It's got this pattern here, like these sort of leaves. And it's just gorgeous. Really nice. And there are a few rips and tears in it, but the linen is lovely as well. Really nice linen fabric. So there we go. So that's the set of fabrics I've got. You can see there's a rip there, which is, if I was going to use it as a cover, a table cover, then I would, you know, repair that easily. Would be easily repaired. Just lovely in little bits, and I quite like that. You know, a little bit. It's just worn and it's lovely. So it's been used and well loved. So those are the fabrics that I got. So I paid £8 for those, just so you know. I'm, you know, trying to be transparent about these things, because you know, you might want to go out and buy some yourself. And I mean, I've paid £8 before and gotten more. I can't deny it, but I was really happy to find these, and I did search through them, and because I have a lot of linens, I didn't want to just take everything, you know, other people wanted them, and so I wanted a small amount, and I took the ones that I really liked. So there we are. So the next thing is this pack that I bought from a gentleman, and he was selling these. They had pretty ribbons around them, and they're packs of papers and different, you know, different kinds of paper and things like that. So I thought it was perfect. These were £10, which is more than I would normally pay for anything, but I just think it was worth it. I had a chat with the guy. He was a lovely man, and he's come all the way from the west coast towards a Liverpool area, and Blackpool, he said, rather, and he was just really nice. So we had a chat, and these are some of the papers that are in this one. So they're French, so there's ledger with some ripped areas, which is fine, because I would only use small amounts of this. I wouldn't use, you know, I might use, say, for instance, that, or I might use small pieces, but I would definitely use them. And this is, I think this would have come from a land deed office, or an architect office or something like that, but it's absolutely stunning. I mean, you know, using this, it's like a waxed paper, and yeah, it has all this bits of writing on, in pen and pencil, and it's coloured pencil as well where they've marked. I mean, it's really fascinating. And that side is plain, but it's, I mean, you know, you can imagine how much usage you'd get out of this if you were going to use it in your journals. I just think that's stunning. Yeah, so that, another, again, that's really nice. Really nice. I haven't seen these, by the way, I haven't opened them up. So lovely. And then we have this one, which is similar. It's just a lighter colour, and it's, I'm not sure if it's waxed. It's it might be, actually. Why would they wax paper? I think it's for durability, and it's the same type of thing. It's from maybe a land deeds office or something like that. I hope you can see that. It's got all the you know, various sort of, I don't know what they are, just pieces of land, fields maybe, I don't know, but houses. I can't see any dwellings, but there might be a couple of dwellings there. So yeah, it's pretty unusual to have this, and I'm quite glad there's a bit of writing on it as well. Yeah, north, and it's in French, and that's, I'm not sure what that says. Yeah, very interesting piece of paper, and I mean, I think you can imagine the type of things that you can do with that. Excuse me. Another one. Oops, I've pulled all my pieces of paper in. Another one here. I don't want to rip it, so be careful. Again, this is a smaller piece, but it's got some writing on and some drawing on. Numbers. Yeah, so happy with these pieces so far. So then we have these newspapers, and so they're all in French. This is a political newspaper. This one's 1915. not much to say about this one. Got some adverts on the back. Have a look inside. Just trying to read little bits. I don't read much French, but I can read little bits. I'm sure lots of people can. Yeah, so it's got some adverts in, which is quite nice on the back as well. So I like that. Anyway, that's the first one, and then this is another one. I think they're all sort of war. Well, they're at the time of the, what's in 1914, this one, and it says it's the Frenchman. Sorry, the Freeman. Yeah, so it's mostly sort of right. Okay, so this one's just, yeah, it has a lot of just normal everyday sort of. It's just one page, but it has everyday information in it. And again, lovely colours. Like sort of real nice sort of colour to it. And this one has the so this is a regional paper, 1914, and so what we've got here is we've got a picture of fire, enemy fire. So it's a church, I believe, under enemy fire, and you can see it's been burned. So that's sad. And then on this side you've got some French cavaliers on reconnaissance. Capital city, and then you have this one here, which is you can see transporting the injured. So there's a nurse here, and these are injured people, and this trolley being pulled by a horse, and there's a dog there. Yeah. Very sad that it's quite I don't know, there's sort of a sadness to it all, really. Well, there would be, wouldn't there? War, but it's sad to witness it in the newspaper this many years later. I don't know how to fold that. How does that get folded? Okay, well, I won't do that one. Have I done them all? No, there's one here. So again, another war newspaper. Yeah, this one's 1914. Political paper. I've got a picture there. It's a photograph of these men, and I don't know if that's a cannon or English. So it's English artillery. Anyway, yes. So you can easily get drawn into this sort of interesting, trying to read it, and it's a lovely paper. I mean, lovely as in lovely new. That's that one, and then this one. Le Gleneur, the gleaner. Gleaner, to glean. And this is Municipality of Salat. So I don't know. I mean, they're all sort of fairly similar. This one's 1914, and it has these in. Lovely paper. I mean, if we don't read it, then then it's just newspaper with. Oh, and this one has some nice adverts in actually, so that's nice. So I would definitely use the adverts, and it's nice to have some of the writing, but it's just, you know, they happen to be about a subject that's quite, you know, difficult. Liqueur Benedictine. Corsets. I would have, oh, that's lovely as well. What's that? So yeah, I would use them for the adverts and things like that, and I would rip up small pieces, I guess. I mean, I would definitely use them. I just find it a little bit sad. You know, I wasn't expecting to see images like that. I don't know why, but so there you go. So now on to some other things. One more thing, or two more things, but one in particular for yesterday. So I got this beautiful book. And you know, it's funny because I'd been looking at one of these on Oxfam online, and they have some versions. They have this, sorry, version. Yeah, they have these books. They have a few, and they're all different prices. And I was going to get one. I had no idea that it was as tiny as this. And when I first saw it, this is going back a couple of months ago, at least, maybe a few months ago. And when I saw it, I just loved this, and I thought, oh, I want that book. And I didn't buy it, and then I came across it at the Antiques Fair yesterday, and my niece and her boyfriend were with me, and I looked at it and I said, oh, I really want that book. And I thought they were going to, because I'd asked about other books from other stalls, and they were really expensive, and I thought this is going to be really expensive. And I got it for £4. The man said £4, and I wasn't going to argue with that. You know, I couldn't batter him down any more than that. So regardless of the price, because actually £4 is an absolute bargain. This is selling for upwards of, it's selling for more than £100 in some places. But in Oxfam you can get it anywhere between, I think it's £15 to £60, £65, and there's a reason why they're all different prices. Some have writing on the bottom here, and this one doesn't. And I think looking at the Oxfam website, this one, there was one exactly the same as this one, and it was £65 or £35, or, you know, there were different prices. So there was one for 30 and there was one for 65. So it's a book that's worth more than £4, is what I'm trying to say. And I you know, I'm surprised that the gentleman who sold it to me didn't know that. But there might be some that are worth less, so, you know, maybe he knows more than I do, and I certainly didn't know how much they were worth or anything like that. It's a beautiful book, and it's in excellent condition. It's got that floating spine, is that the right thing? So it's got that there, it's got gold edging. You can see there's been some tape across there. I'm not sure why they would do that, but that's okay. Beautiful gold edging, I hope you can see that. There is no gold edging here, it's only on the top, which is interesting. I don't know if it's worn off or what, but just a really lovely book in that sort of olive green. And then inside we've got these pages here. It's from, I believe it's from the 1930, but something, 30 something, but there's no date on it, and they, you know, I've looked and people are saying it's from the 1930s. So, and this is, it's a company, wholesale distributors for DMC Thread, Company Limited, London, and obviously the DMC thread is something that's well known in the needlework field. And Therese de Dilmore is the author, and she this was published in France originally, I believe. So it doesn't say, it says new edition, revised and enlarged. So that's the one, the DMC library. That's the one that I would say is the one that maybe has more value than some of the others. I don't know that for certain though. But again, it doesn't matter what the value is to me. I mean, it's nice, but it doesn't matter because it's just a beautiful book. And it has these gorgeous, so it has a few of these plates. It says I think there's 14 plates or something like that. Can't remember now. But anyway, so that one, beautiful. Flat stitch embroidery. Anybody who's interested in embroidery would like this book, I think. Or, well, anybody who's interested in books, antique books. I love these drawings, these illustrations as well. I mean, I love this. So this is a book that I would collect. I wouldn't rip it up, I wouldn't take pages out or anything like that, I would just collect it. But I can see that some people would want to use it in journals, particularly because there's so many beautiful pages in there, Paper is sort of smooth, more smooth on one side than the other, but quite smooth. Lovely, lovely. And that's another colour plate. That's plate 3, so I must have passed one. And then we've got some lace there. Or embroidered cotton. So yeah, so I thought I would just show you some pages. Hopefully you can see. Try and show you a little bit more. Just check you can see that, yeah. Butterfly, flowers. Oh, that's lovely as well. Yeah. Bookmark there. Crocheted lace. So it's teaching you how to crochet, knitting. I used to knit. I haven't done any knitting for quite a while now, but I used to knit, fairly often. Usually in the winter, actually. It was sort of something I would do in the winter. My mum was a big knitter. And, all these sort of things that my mum passed down to me, knitting and sewing. I think, all of that sort of thing that mum's passed down. If we're lucky, I know some people didn't have that. Embroidered laces. So you can see, I mean, it's just crazy. It's just, oh, look at that. Wow. DMC floss flax or flourishing thread. Lace embroidered on net. So there you go. I mean, it's just a beautiful book, and I will keep it and treasure it. So there we go. And one more. So this one I bought a short while ago, and I did intend to show you in another video, but I didn't get around to it. I got it quite a few weeks ago now, actually. So I found this book it was in a box with lots of other books that it was an antique, like a vintage antique shop thing, or shop, and they had a box of books, and I'd bought a piece of furniture from them, and as I was going out I saw this box of books. I had a rummage and I found this, and yeah, I just absolutely loved it. When I saw it I was just, oh yeah, I've got to have that. So I paid £2 for this, which is ridiculous because, you know, I mean, it's just beautiful. It has some damage here which I will fix, very carefully fix, and a little bit here, but I'm not too worried about, you know, sort of this sort of happening, because this is just the age, the wear and tear. Well, this is too, but I, you know, I don't want it to get any worse. So anything that I don't want to get worse like that, very delicate, I would try and fix a little bit. So it's Tennyson's poems and has that lovely design on the edge there. Just check you can see that. Yeah, you can. And then inside it's just these lovely, gorgeous. This, oh my goodness, look at this. I think you're going to be blown away by that. That is stunning. I mean, you know, you know, I want that. I want it. Oh, it's just gorgeous. So when I saw that, I was just blown away. It's got this texture as well to it. It's just gorgeous. Love it. And then it's got, the date here is 1908. Lovely poems in, as you can see, which is just beautiful. The edge, I don't know if I mentioned, but the edging is gold. All of it, all the way around. Just beautiful gold. And then, as a bonus, as I'm leafing through it, I come across these 4-leaf clovers. So I don't know if you remember, a little while back I found a whole load of 4-leaf clovers in a book, and now I've done it again. I found these 4-leaf clovers, so I was absolutely blown away. Oh, fortunately one of them's come off there. So I mean, somebody took the time to do this and find them. I mean, gosh, I've never found a 4-leaf clover in my life, so I'm just blown away. So I came across that, and then I went further in the book. And I don't want to damage anything. And then I found some more. There we go. I found more. And I just, oh, these are actually, that's actually that's a 4-leaf. Yeah, that's a 4-leaf clover. That one might have had 4 leaves, but it's come off. So I think they didn't care, maybe. They just took them, you know, whether they were 4 or 3, because some of them have 3. But that doesn't bother me at all. I just think it's absolutely adorable. And yeah, I mean, you know, for someone to do that, it's just beautiful. To find them all these years later, because you can see they're old. So yeah, I was just blown away to have this book and to have those. But yeah, as I say, I've found leaves and 4-leaf clovers in other books, so you never know what you're going to find in books. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to do that quickly today, actually, because yeah, I don't like that it's getting worse. And I hope you enjoyed that. I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.